Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live for another edition of the ManDem United podcast, the podcast dedicated to all things Manchester United. So please keep all your comments, all your questions, Manchester United related, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. I stopped introducing myself and I don't know why. That's me assuming everybody who's watching knows who I am, which is not necessarily the case. Big up to all the regulars though. Big up to all the new people watching. Big up to everyone who's been supporting, in particular over the past few weeks with all the specials, with actually over the entire transfer window, because the channel has grown expeditiously. So big up to everyone who is supporting, much appreciated. Please make sure you bump up the likes though. Hit that like button whether you're watching live right now or watching this back after the live, or if you're listening on the audio platform, make sure you hit the follow button, 5-star or some whatever audio platform that is. But yes, hit that like button immediately. Share this across all the socials as well. All them social media apps you are active on, please share across the socials. Follow at That's Me Flawless and at Sarcasm City TV across all socials. Retweet and like from Twitter, share from Instagram, all that good stuff. And subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. A lot to discuss, as always, with Manchester United. Obviously, season opener today. Season opener today at home to Wolves, so I'll be discussing that. Still been linked with Amrabat. I can see information, well, comments on McTominay. Also got linked to Onana from Everton today, which anyone who knows me, I'm very pleased about that. So we'll be discussing that further, and of course, I'll be answering any questions from the chat as well. Please just keep them Manchester United related as well. Big up to Stephanie G, who says big up Flawless. United need to find that finishing bite this season, starting with them beating Wolves tonight. Put down a marker to the rest of the Premier League. Yes, definitely we need a win, 110%. That goes without saying, but also a good performance would be nice. I'm very interested to see how we look, because if we go the route I'm thinking, it's going to be, like I've said before, high energy, high pressing, cover every blade of grass, win the ball back quickly, quick transition, whether that's counter attack or whether that's winning the ball in the middle third or the final third and suffocating teams and just running teams down. So I'm very interested to see how we look. I'm guessing it'll probably be Onana in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Shaw, Martinez, Varane, Casemiro, Bruno, Mount, Rashford, Anthony, Sancho in the false nine. That would be my guess at the team. That'd be my guess. Big up to Amar, I see you. Big up Payne. Big up Warrior J in the cut. He says Manchester United are yet to make progress in their pursuit of Amrabat, and that's from Jacob Steinberg. Yeah, that's going very much the way of Kim Min Jae to me. Like the whole Amrabat deal. Very, very much so the way of the Kim Min Jae deal. How we've agreed personal terms with him, but for whatever reason, we've not made an official bid. And I don't know why. I don't know if Ten Hag's having second thoughts. I don't think it's a lack of the money being there, so I'm not really sure as to why. Warrior J goes on to say Manchester United are holding out for 45 million for Scott McTominay after turning down 30 million from West Ham. I can't believe what that's a silly move. 30 million for McTominay is a steal. I don't know why we're holding out for 45 M's for McTominay when he's not even worth the 30 million. Sell him, move him on. I don't get this holding on to players who are not good enough. He's like 6th, 7th choice. It's behind Casemiro, behind Bruno, behind Mount, behind Ericsson. If we were to sign an Amrabat or Onana, he's behind them. He's behind Kobe Mainoo as well. You're like 7th choice. Why are we holding out for big money for him? I really don't get it. Like I stated with Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire, if they're still here when the window closes, that's on us. Because there's been interest from clubs and there's been actual bids. Like, sell these players, man. Move these players on. Not good enough. Let's keep it stepping, get the money, and get in more than adequate replacements. More than adequate. Big up to Dan Levitt, Wolves fan of the building. Says, big up Flawless. I can see a 3-4-0 here tonight. Is that for you lot or us? What are you saying, Dan? Wolves 3-4-0 win. Is that what you're saying? Big up to Eagle, MMA, who says Manchester United think they're Chelsea rejecting 30 million for McTominay, as well as he called him McTominay. Yeah, I don't get what we're on. I don't know why we're doing that. That's great business. That's the crazy part. 30 million for McTominay is phenomenal business because he's not worth 30 M's. He's never had a good season for Manchester United. He's never had a whole season where you go, yeah, McTominay was 7 out of 10. And we're getting 30 million for him, and he's been playing, what, Mourinho brought him in? Which is, what, 4 or 5 years ago? His best season is probably a 5. So you're getting 30 million for a player who's never had a good season in the Premier League. Don't understand it. Big up to Amar, who says, Amrabat sitting there waiting for us, brother. Has got infinite patience. Yeah, we don't know what he's been promised. Big up to Carl Davies in the chat as well. Large up to Warrior J, who says United have an interest in Amadou Onana, who's valued at 60 million by Everton. United are yet to make an offer. I'm over the moon about this. Over the absolute moon about this deal. Well, that we're interested, I should say. But make a bid. Forget all this interest. Make an actual official bid. I don't think personal terms would be an issue. And we were just talking about Scott McTominay. Use him in that deal. Scott McTominay is a Sean Dyche player if I've ever seen one. Get some millions, not tough. Even though I think 60 million for Onana is calm business. I think he's top quality. I've been sold on him. I've been talking about Onana for a minute now, for a few months in regards to style. He fits how we're trying to go. If we were trying to play tiki-taka and more possession-based football, I would understand people not really being sold on this deal. But look at the way we're trying to play football. It even said from Jacob Steinberg, I know you didn't put it, Warrior J, in the tweet, but I've seen it, that Ten Hag wants more of a physical presence in the midfield. Who better than someone who looks like they should be playing in the NBA? No one can't tell me he doesn't look and he's not built like he should be coming off the bench for the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. He's 6'5", physically has it all, agile as well, and even away from the physicality, he's actually technically good as well. Also at the age he can improve, because I'm not sure how old he is, but I know he's like early 20s. Played in the Premier League before. Well, he's playing in the Premier League currently. Why not? And he's not going to come in and demand first team football. And what a midfield duo to have potentially away from home with Casemiro next to Onana. Dogs, that's what we want. Physicality, running man down, covering every blade of grass, kicking man up in the air. Like, that's what it is. He'll also help from set pieces, both defensively and offensively as well, because we don't have the tallest team. I like this deal a lot. Hopefully we get it done. Well, you never know with Manchester United. You never know. Carl Davies says, currently hiding in the toilet in work because I finished in 20 minutes. Yeah, man, dude, I'm an advocate for that, man. Get your monies. You know what I'm saying? Minimum effort, maximum efficiency. Do your thing, man. Just don't get caught. But do your thing, Carl. Do your thing. Warrior J says, beating Wolves will be a good start for United since they're going to have a tough Tottenham away game next. Yeah, we need to beat Wolves today, 100%. Lay down a marker and definitely beat Wolves. Harrison says, what happens if a team sits back in a low block? We have no creativity to break them down. Hey, I've been saying this, Harrison. I agree with you. That's my biggest concern and biggest worries when I look at our team and personnel. Where is the creativity coming from? This is why when people say, why don't you think Manchester United can challenge? I don't think we have enough creativity in the side. I don't think we have enough goals in the side. That doesn't mean we can't be successful. That doesn't mean we can't have a good season. That doesn't mean we can't win games and win trophies. I'm just talking major trophies. Premier League, Champions League, forget about it. FA Cup and League Cup, yes. And we're defensively solid enough to go and win games and draw enough games to finish third, which we did last season. And we have a better team now on paper than we did last season. Amar says, McTominay is regarded as an important player for Ten Hag, and it seems he likes him. He has a plan for him. I don't think he has a plan for him. He barely plays. That's just Ten Hag bigging up an asset because he knows he may have to sell it. Same way he said he requires Maguire as a top centre-back. Maguire was 5th choice for us last season. He was behind Varane, Martinez, Shaw, Lindelof. He was 5th choice, and we're actively trying to sign another centre-back. So if we sign another centre-back, then he'd be 6th choice. Same with McTominay. He's 5th, 6th choice. He don't play. There's a reason that Ten Hag, every window he's been here, has signed a central midfielder. He signed Casemiro and Eriksen in the first central midfielder, and in the first window, sorry. He signed Eriksen in the second one. No, he signed Casemiro and... What is going on with this laptop? Why has it just gone off? Not my laptop, this the other one, people. Well, my laptop, but the other one. But I'll get back to what I was saying. This laptop just on its last legs. What is going on? Just disconnecting randomly. But yeah, as I was saying, he signed Casemiro and Eriksen in the first window. January, he signed Sabitzer. And now this third window, we're looking at Amrabat, linked to Onana, etc. That tells you that, like, forget what managers say. Look at their actions. You know, actions speak louder than words. That's all you need to do. Hey, big up Fox Williams. Says big up everyone in the chat. Good to see so many green usernames in the chat as well. If you want to join the membership, the link's in the pinned comment as well. Flawless, do you know Do you know anything about Marcus Leonardo from Santos we've been linked with? He would be our Martial replacement if he goes. Don't know anything about him as well. Emma says, age-wise, Onana would probably also be a better fit. He's like 22 or something. Yeah, man, 22. Why not? To road, man, none of that. We ain't dissing nobody I'm cool with, so you need to relax with all that. One, I don't have the power to do that. Two, don't come in there dissing anybody I'm cool with. Let's cut that out, please. Thank you. Be respectful. 5-0 United. 5-0 United tonight, top of the league, big up, flawless. I hope so, Stephanie G. I hope so. Who would be my starting right back for today's game? I go with Dalot because he's offensively better, and I think we're gonna be on the ball more than we are defending. So I would personally go with Dalot. Broderick says Onana is 21. I didn't know he was that young. He should definitely be a target if Scott McTominay leaves. We need height as well. Yeah, he's 6'5". Wolves will sit back in a low block tonight. That's why I think Sancho should start. He's the only centre forward we can start, to be honest. If it's not him, you're playing Rashford up top. And then, Garnacho from the left. And then that leaves us light from the bench. Do I think Mount will start tonight? Yes, I think Mount will start tonight. I think he will. So, yeah, Onana turns 22 in a couple days. So he's definitely at the age where he can improve. Large up Jez every single time as well. Eriksen also needs to start since Wolves will be playing a low block. I like Eriksen off the bench, actually. Because they'll add some creativity. Half an hour to go, 20 minutes to go, depending on how the game's going. But the game should be won by then, to be honest. Because we're a better side than Wolves. So therefore, let's do the thing. What's my front three tonight? Anthony, Rashford, Sancho. That's the front three I would go with. That is the front three I would go with. And then, like I said, midfield, Casemiro. Yeah, you go Bruno and Mount. And then back four, I would go with Dalot, Malacia, Martinez, Varane, Onana. That'd be my team. But I don't know what Ten Hag's going to go with. Big up Courtney James, I see you. Amar says, I predict a Mason Mount. Bear with me, people. What the hell's going on here? I predict a Mason Mount debut goal tonight. Let's hope so. United's and Martial is back too. Hopefully he can get back to his old self because he don't even look right. That's the crazy part about Martial. It looks like the injuries are finally taking its toll. He don't look right. But I'm hoping maybe, I don't know, he returns to his old self. But it's time to move him on, man. Oh, is Malacia injured? Oh, yeah, Malacia got injured. I forgot. That's how much I didn't pay attention to preseason. It'll be Luke Shaw then. RMCF says we need Pavard to play at right back. Dalot and Wan-Bissaka is not good enough for Manchester United. Pavard's currently not our player, but I agree with you. We definitely need a new right back. I just don't want it to be Pavard. But, yes, I think we need a new right back and a new left back. I've said this. Don't have enough creativity from those areas. We don't. Defensively, I trust all the players we have there to an extent, to different extents, I should say. But we don't have enough going forward from our fullbacks. We don't. Even though Wan-Bissaka and Malacia are both in there and I have no issue with. But, yeah, we need better players in those positions, without doubt. Hey, now over 70 of you in the building. Let's continue to bump up the likes, people. Bump up the likes. Only at 29 likes. Like check 1212. Let's get up to 50 likes. What are we doing here? Way too low. Hit the subscribe button as well. Amar says Pavard is a very good trophy cabinet, and that's why I'm willing to give him a chance. I don't care about all that. Kareem says Malacia at left back, bro. Why would you do that? Because we need to find out if he's good enough or not. That's why. I know what I'm getting with Luke Shaw. How good is Malacia? That's why I'd make him first choice left back, even though I prefer to sign a left back. But if we don't, throw him in at the deep end. I liked what he did last season. I like his profile. He did well enough last season for me to give him a second season. Now let's see how good you are. How are we going to find out if he don't play consistently? We know what we're getting with Luke Shaw, not good enough. And he's a better centre-back than he is a left-back. Luke Shaw is back up to Martinez, no issue with whatsoever. Luke Shaw's been here, 10 years? Is it 10 years he's been here? 9 years? 10 years? Like, it's time. To OG who says, what happened to Amrabat? I have no idea. I don't know. Stephanie G says, glad you said that. The right back and left back United career goals, respectively, not good enough. Exactly. We just don't get enough from them. Not enough creativity, not enough goals, not enough impact going forward. We don't. Who have I got as our front three for tonight's match? Rashford, Anthony, Sancho. And this is what I'm talking about to Samaran, who says Malacia in the high press would be amazing to see. He fits the style we have. So therefore, that's why I want to see him get a run of games. How are we gonna find out if he's good enough or not? I personally think he can improve and can be good enough. But let's give him. We're saying, can you swim? But he's not in the pool. You gotta get in the swimming pool to swim. That's what it is. Yeah, Boxing Sage, of course. In Ten Hag, we trust 110%. 110%. Malacia is still young and impulsive. We need experience. Again, that's with a better left back. But currently, right now, what is being Luke Shaw's experienced and is not good enough. So what does it matter? Again, I said this before. I say this again. Experience is one of the most overrated traits. You can be experienced and be terrible. You can be experienced and be average. The vast majority of the players we've had over the 10 years have been experienced. Scott McTominay's experienced. Maguire's experienced. Fred's experienced. Martial's experienced. Luke Shaw's experienced. Lindelof's experienced. De Gea's experienced. All them players are not good enough. So what does it matter? All them players I just mentioned have played at least minimum, 200, 300 games at the highest level. So what's this experience? Oh, we need experience. No, just because you're experienced don't mean you're a good enough footballer. What are we talking about? What does this mean? And then you got Haaland, who some will claim is in... Wait, ain't Malacia older than Haaland? Malacia older than a Foden? Is he not older than the Saka? Around the same age as a Martinelli. I'm just listing off players. Like I say, experience. If you're good enough, you're old enough. All this experience stuff. We have a load of experienced players who are not good enough. I just named them. This is why we all want McTominay gone. McTominay's been playing for the past 4 or 5 years now? Hey, but I see 23. So it's like he's if you're old enough, if you're good enough, you're old enough. And I'm not saying he is. I'm saying let's see. I've seen Luke Shaw. I know what I'm getting. This whole thing about he's still young and impulsive like most young players. Unless you are an exception to the rule like a Haaland, for example. Malacia was bought for only 30 million and there's a reason for that. True that. 110% true that. But he could be a gem, which is what we want to do. But Malacia was bought for only 13 million, but if he was bought elsewhere in the Premier League for 13 million, got his chance and performed well, then he's going for 60, 70, 80 million. For example, if he was at Brighton and performed well at Brighton, just using this as an example, what money would he go for? Like Cucurella, 60, 70 million. Classified, it's all good. No worries. Don't worry about it, my guy. It's all blessed. Where else we at? Courtney James says, flawless. What's your take on Varane and stoppage time? Do you think what they are trying to do this season is good? If they wanted more playing time, wouldn't they try a stopwatch like basketball? I don't actually know what Varane said. And I don't actually know the new rule. You lot are going to have to let me know. Yeah, 16-year-old Rooney, no experience, but good enough to start for Everton. What's all this nonsense? What are we talking about? Like we've not seen young sides do the business. Play Malacia. No, obviously he's injured now, but I'm saying I want to see him this season. Even though I'm sat here saying go and sign another left back. Because we can go and get better to me than Malacia currently. And if Malacia can compete with whoever that new left back is. Alphonso Davies is a quality left back. How old's Alphonso Davies? Was he not younger than Malacia? But we'd all take Alphonso Davies? All right. No, I can't say all. The vast majority would take Alphonso Davies at the club. I would. See, man, we can't just do that. You can't just pick and choose. You lot continue to get your questions in as well. Please keep them Manchester United related. Of course, if you super chat, I'll get straight to your comment and question as well. How many likes are we on, though? Let me see how many likes we're on. 42 likes. Let's bump that up, man. Let's get up to 60 likes. Like check 1212. When you enter Sarcasm City, when you enter the city of Sarcasm, pay the tax. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button as well. Because we're at 7,637. 3 more subscribers. Get us to 7,640, please, people. Big up Starlord. Good to see you in the chat as well. Warrior J says, reduce time wasting and ensure time added on for stoppage. Reduce time wasting and ensure time added on for stoppages is calculated more accurately rather than via the rough estimates used in the past for specific categories of incidents. All right, that makes sense. All right, that makes sense. If teams are time wasting, the time should be added on. It should be a 90-minute match plus added on time. So I don't really have any issues with it. I wouldn't take Alfonso, but that isn't a quality issue. That's an availability issue. I don't know about him in regards to availability, but yeah, Johnny, you see my point in regards to it's not his lack of experience or it's not a lack of quality. Karma says, the way the Premier League is looking, we will be deadly with that transition football, I bet. I hope so. That's why I'm interested to see how we play. That's why I'm interested to see how we play. Jab says, if we can't dominate the ball against a team with no midfield, then I give up. We can, but it won't be domination in the way I'm guessing, correct me if I'm wrong, Jabs, that you're thinking of. Because when we played Arsenal in the pre-season game, we had more possession, in particular in the first half. But it's not going to be Manchester City-esque in the way we do it. It's not going to be like that. No, I don't think Rashford is injured, no. I don't think he is. Jez says, I think he was talking about how many games footballers be playing these games and how exhausting it is having so many games. They do play a lot of matches. They do. They do. Hey, big up Rafa, who says, can we big up Mr. Flawless, always giving us content, get the likes of people. Hey, much appreciated, my guy. Much appreciated. Big up Josiah, I see you as well. Do I think Martial will stay at Manchester United? No. Not if we get a good offer for him. I think it's just a question of a good offer and he's on the way out. Anything less than 3-0 in my opinion is disappointing. Hey, you might be disappointed then, Johnny. I don't see us winning 3-0. I said 2-0. I don't think we're going to run through teams like that. I really don't think we will run through teams. Legit. I look at the team, I don't see where goals is coming from like that. I don't see it. And there we go. Warrior J says injury update. This is Maino, Ahmad, Hoyland. So they're the 3 players missing. Wait, is Malacia not injured as well? Someone said Malacia. Jab says flawless. The game against Spurs should be a breeze. Spurs play a crazy high line with no creativity. I do think we're favourites for that game. Obviously, this is before the Wolves match, so that could all change depending on what we see. And stylistically, we match up well with them. But it's all, yeah, we with the way they play. But with Adogi, the left back, and Van de Ven, they do have pace in defence. They do have pace, and they have good pace in defence as well. So it'd be a good game against Spurs. Agreed, Andrew. We definitely need more than one midfield at Manchester United. Fully agree. Oh, jeez. Matan said a few minutes ago it was reported that Rashford is not in the squad today. Hope it's a mistake. What's the source? Source, let us know, people. Let us know. Let us know. Hamar says, realize that football is going to be really ugly, but then in return we have to increase expectations and want to win everything. I don't think playing good football equates to, all right, that's okay to not get good results. I'm results over everything. ROE. I am results over everything. Forget how the football is. It's about winning matches and getting results and winning trophies. Every time we won a trophy under Fergie, it wasn't pretty the entire way. For the most part, did we play great football and entertaining football? Yes. But there was times we would play 4-5-1. 4-5-1 people. With your goalkeeper, your back 4, 3 central midfielders, a left midfielder and a right midfielder, and then 1 striker up top. Go look at games we played away at Liverpool, away at City, not so much away at City, but away at Liverpool, away at Arsenal. Those 2 are telltale signs of how we used to play. Telltale signs, I'm telling you. Telltale signs. See what you lot are saying. Big up Mike for the super chat. Let me get straight to this. Says, not sure if you've already spoken about this, but thoughts on Onana from Everton. He's so cold. I'll take him in a heartbeat. 21 as well. Big up for the super chat first and foremost, Mike. Much appreciated. Secondly, I did speak on it earlier. Obviously, you've just joined, so you can ask me again. That's fine. And I've spoken on it on previous shows as well. I'm with you. Sold. Fits the bill. I always talk about profiles. Anyone who's watched me for any significant amount of time knows consistently I always talk about a profile of a player, whether it's someone I've watched in the Premier League on a more consistent basis or someone who I've not watched who's in Serie A or La Liga or somewhere else in Europe or even outside of Europe. So in regards to that, he fits what we're trying to do. And 6'5", strong, quick, athletic, good in the air, physical presence, helps you out defensively from set pieces, helps you out offensively from set pieces as well. Technically good on the ball, defensively off the ball good as well. I'm all with it. I'm all with it. Like, and he's what, 21 going on 22. I am fully with it. And he fits our style. It's not like we're playing tiki-taka and then bringing him. He fits our style. And he's got a Casemiro to learn from as well. So I would definitely sign him. And I'd throw McTominay in that deal. Right, here's 40 million and Scott McTominay. I've run that. Why would you not? And he could get better. I would definitely. I think Onana is awkward and clumsy on the ball. Don't rate him highly. No, he just looks like that because he's 6'5". There's no 6'4", 6'5" player. You know, Jersey saying he's 6'4". There's no 6'4", 6'5" player who's gonna look silky on the ball. You're too tall. Name him. Somebody name me a footballer who's 6'4" or 6'5" who looks good, who looks technically good on the ball. Looks it, not what their skill set is. Of course you're going to look not aesthetically good, pause, on a football. Of course you're not. Same way Crouch didn't. And Crouch was actually technically decent. Pogba was 6'3". What are we doing here? Zlatan, exception to the rule. I give you man Zlatan, yes. And Zlatan doesn't have his power either. Zlatan was not quick or as strong as, like, built, I'm saying, as he is. So Pogba, no. Pogba was 6'3". What are we talking about? Diaby couldn't stay fit. But Diaby's another one. There's a few exceptions to the rule. So we got Zlatan, we got Diaby. Who else? They're the two. Peter Crouch did not. He was technically very good though, but Peter Crouch looked awkward on the ball. Let's not do that. We've mentioned Ibra, I give you. Diaby, I give you. Because they're both 6'4" and plus. Kanu wasn't 6'4", he was 6'3". There's a reason I'm being specific. I was going to say something, but it's a wild pause, but that extra height makes the world of difference. Yeah, Vieira, a beast. Vieira was 6'3", though. I think. I said Thomas Suchek. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Adriano was also 6'3". Double check these, but you see the point I'm making. All the people mentioned it as 6'3", there's a reason for that. If you are 6'4", let me actually check on Onana's actual height. Let me check, because I could be doing him a disservice. Still. Let me actually check. Do my due diligence. Yeah, they're saying he's 6'4". Yeah, he's 6'4". Jesus Christ. 6'4". Mad. That is crazy. See, this is how there's very few exceptions to the rule. But yeah, to answer your question, Mike, yeah, I'm fully with it. Fellaini, cut it out, man. Fellaini, cut it out. What are we talking about? Fellaini did not look good on the ball. Cut it out, man. Not saying he wasn't. Again, people don't mistake what I'm saying. I'm not saying he wasn't good on the ball. I'm saying talk about aesthetics. Of course you ain't going to look like that. You ain't going to look like Neymar at 6'4", 6'5". There's no exceptions, yes. Like I said, Zlatan, who you might mention, cool, I give you. Vieira, yes, also. Even though I'm not even sure if Vieira was 6'4", he might have been 6'3". I'm actually just checking now. But yeah, Vieira, like I'm saying, we're talking some of the best players ever. Wait 1 second. Yeah, Vieira was 6'4", yeah. You might have jokers. So that's all I'm saying in it. That's why I'm not hearing the Onana thing. You're 6'4", you're going to look like that. But I'm with it. Man mentioned Yanas. Yeah, so no go. You lot jokes. But my point I'm making is look at the players. Look how few and far between we've mentioned who are 6'4" or above. You mentioned Vieira and Zlatan in the last 30 years of football. We'll use 30 years as the benchmark. So in the last 30 years. Sebastian says, I like how aggressive we are getting our deals done. I hear you. Let's see what else you are saying as well. Yeah, hopefully Rashford is playing. That's not good if he's not. That is not good if he's not. Let's see what else. Big up to you, Ed. I see you also. Flawless. So speaking of height, what do you think is the optimum height as a footballer. What do you mean optimum? In what sense? Optimum height to do what exactly? What do you mean? It depends what you mean. What are we talking about? Like in what sense? In what sense? Isak's another one. I'll give you Isak. Isak is another one. That's good. Isak's a shout as well. But the point is I'm making, we've named 3 in the past 30 years. My point is there's exceptions to most rules in football, but that's the overall point. If you are 6'4" or above, you're not going to look silky controlling the football and with the ball at your feet. Doesn't mean you're not technically sound. I think Onana is technically sound. Is he brilliant? No. But is he clumsy? No, he's not clumsy. No. He gets the ball and shifts it. What are we talking about? Flawless, I think you're wrong when you say you don't know where the goals are coming from, but it's Wolves. We should beat them at least 3-0, in my opinion. So answer my question then. Where are the goals coming from? Tell me, Ahmad. If you're saying, when I say you don't, I think we win today 2-0, but when I say I don't know where the goals are coming from, I'm talking about overall. But if you're saying we should win 3-0, all right, where's the creativity and goals coming from? Not just today, but I'm talking overall. Because that's also where it comes from when it comes to competing. Wait, what? Jody Sports says, Flawless reports Saliba knee injury could potentially keep him out for months, not weeks. Wait, what's Saliba knee injury? He played. He played in the game against Forest. I didn't know Saliba. Are you talking about Timber? Have you got it mixed up, Jody Sports? Or is this something new? Let me know. Ed, I don't know why you lack in height you can make up with stuff like speed awareness. Nobody said that you can't, or unless you're talking to somebody else. I don't know what. I think you're talking to somebody else, so my apologies. Flawless, you think United will go for any attacking options before the window closes? We should, but probably not. Actually, if Martial leaves, I could see us going to get somebody on loan or some shit like that. That I can see. I can definitely see us doing something like that. That makes sense. That's a typical Manchester United move. I can see that happening. Big up to my guy Eddie as well. Says, yes, sir, it's game day. Hit the likes and subscribe. Yes. There's still over 80 of you lot in the building. We're at 63 likes. Get us up to 70 likes. And hit that subscribe button as well. I don't even know if we've hit the subscriber mark. Let's see. We're at 7,638. Looking for 2 more subscribers. There's over 80 of you lot in the building. Over 80 of you lot in the building. Let's hit the subscribe button, people. Let's do so, please. Let's see. David Tarr says, after finding out Onana is 21 years old, I'd rather him over Amrabat. Either or. You know what I'm saying? Either or I'm with. Amrabat or Onana. If we get either, I'm like, cool. I don't really have a preference like that. I don't. Nick says, oh, yeah, Ed, fairs. I thought so. That's why I was like, yeah, I know I didn't mention that. On paper, United should walk through Wolves, but this team is far from a smoothly operating machine. This is going to be ugly win, some bright spots. No, I think we'll play some good stuff today. I think we'll get enough of the ball. But, again, going through the season, I don't think that we'll be playing quote-unquote pretty football. But I don't care about playing good football. Is it effective? I don't care how we win. Just win. I don't care how it looks. Is it effective? Let it be effective. That's what we need to be. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, legit. That's just my thoughts. I don't care about how we win. Just win. And let it be effective if we're going transition. And it can be. Playing transition ball is going to be exciting. That's why I'm interested to see how we do. Because if we play at 100 miles per hour, that is good to watch. Because it's going to be like it's win the ball and be in the opposition box by 3 passes. Cool. There ain't going to be no slow build-up. So I'm all for it. Big up to Mike. Says, guys, stop trying to convince Flawless about where we at. About the goals debate, the players have to show him they can. I disagree with his opinion, but I don't have the data to back it just yet. I'm going to be back in 3 months. And that's what it is. I'm also, when I say goals, it wasn't a lack of goals in terms of us finishing third, because I was finishing third. The original debate was about us challenging and winning the league. That's where it stemmed from, and it kind of went on from there. And I said, we don't score. You need to compete for the league. Not win, compete for the league. You need 90 goals I think Arsenal got 88. So yeah, you need 90 goals. Is this team scoring 90 goals? No. Nobody's putting money on this team scoring 90 goals. So when I say it, why is that wild? Nobody is. Somebody break it down to me. Who's scoring our 90 goals? And we got 58 last season. So we did another, am I saving the best what? Another third of goals. 1/3 of goals. That's what we're on. That's what we're, like, no. That's where it initially started. Do I think we score enough goals to finish in the top 4? Yes. And compete and win leagues. Win domestic cups, yes. Because defensively we're sound as well. And we don't concede a lot. Like, take out the hammerings we got at Anfield and Etihad, that was what? How many goals was that? 13 goals. Take 13 goals away from us. We have one of the best. We had the most clean sheets anyway, but one of the best defensive records. One of the best. What are we talking about? Do I think Onana gets clean sheets? Yes, I do think he is. Big up Mike as well, who says, City look boring as fuck against Burnley, not going to lie. I'd rather the high-intensity football we are going to play. And see, that's the difference. Because people will say, oh, you want us to play like Manchester City. Cool, but then some people, like Mike has said here, big up for the super chat, will find it boring. I love that. I love winning football. I love winning football. That's what I'm on. I'm on winning football. I couldn't care less about how it is because I've seen us win games in so many different ways, in particular under Fergie. Like I said, I've seen us play attacking football and just blow teams away. And then I've seen us play counter-attacking football at times and win that way. I have no issues. I've seen us be a little bit more defensively solid. And like I say, play a 4-5-1, for example. And have a Pat G. Sung, a John O'Shea, a Phil Neville in midfield. Cool. I've seen us win the league title, and I think we won 3 to 4 away games that entire season. I think it was the 2011. Yeah, I think it was Ashley Young's first season. I remember because he scored the winner against West Brom after De Gea made a mistake, I think it was. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, like the high intensity, I enjoy high intensity football. So I'm like, all right, go get the best people for it. That's why I'm like, Onana fits that bill. Cool. 6'4". He's not 6'5", 6'4". Cool. No issue with that. But Mike, big up for the super chat. But I don't think City's football is boring. I think it's very, again, what I mentioned, efficient, effective. That's what it is. Big issue to Shikari's been a member of the channel for 2 months. He says, come on United, buzz for this season. No better place to tune in this season. Smash the likes and subscribe to the best city of content. Hey, much appreciated, man, Shikar. Big up. And if you want to join the membership, people, link is in the pinned comment as well. It's how you get into the group chat on Instagram. Fan calling shows, you queue jump. Members Q&As here on the YouTube. Members Q&As on the Twitch as well. So feel free to join the membership. 3 different levels as well, people. So make sure you check it out. And if there's any, and actually with the membership, if there's any perk that would make you sign up, let me know and I will add it if I can. I'm always open to ideas, people. That's how the group got created. So if there's anything that you're like, all right, if you had this on the membership, I would join, let me know. I'm always open to ideas, people. But yeah, that's what people always, back to the original point when talk about goals. That's what people always, that's where the argument's been moved from. Because that's initially what it was. It was us challenging. I said, you need 90 goals for that. We scored 58. Where are we getting? Nobody believes we're getting 90 goals. Nobody. Nobody believes that. Very few, apart from, what was his name? He was here on Thursday, on the Thursday edition of ManDem United, Denton. Who said, like, attacking 6 is getting 156 goals and assists combined in the Premier League season. Apart from him. Yeah. Shakara, yeah. So any members who aren't in the group chat, there's a group chat on Instagram. Just follow at Sarcasm City TV on Instagram. Send a message to that account. Or send me a message. Actually, just drop your ad on here, Shakara. Just drop your ad on here and I'll add you. City's football like our 94 double winning side. That was a bit before my time. I wasn't watching like that. But yeah, like, we've dominated possession before. 100% at times. Where we just balled teams off the park. 100%. Let's see what else you lot are saying as well. What's this? Warrior J says, flawless. Sorry if this is way off topic question, but what's your height? Since Victor and Lewis mentioned something about their heights and yours during Lewis's live stream. What did they say? That's them jokers. What did they say? They're comedians. I'm 5'10", for those that don't know. I know the vast majority of you lot ain't met me, but yes, I'm like 5'10", around that height. Because I think Lewis is around that height, and me and Lewis are you see us in pictures, we're around the same height. But yes, I'm 5'10". But I look taller than I am because I got long arms and long legs. Like, people are like, oh, you 6 foot? No, I'm not. I wish. Nick says, I'm all for P&P football, but damn, please give me more than a 50% pass completion. Well, we seem to be going the way of, very similar to how Liverpool went under Klopp. And they had more than 50% pass completion. So we'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, Warrior J, what was Lewis and Victor saying? They're jokers. What were they saying? Yeah, I'll add you. One sec, Shika. Let me see that. I'll start this and I'll add you after the show. I'll start a message. 1 second. The StreamYard, the comment section moving slow. Well, you're at 72 likes. Hey, salute to you lot, man. Real ones. Real ones. For real, for real. Oh, yeah, I see it there. Yeah. I just got the message. Just got to follow Shikara. I'll add you to that group chat. And that's for any members of any level as well. So it doesn't matter if you're a Sarcasm Citizen, Sarcasm City Soldier, Sarcasm City General as well. Oh, you was talking about who's taller. It might be Victor, you know, but I've only met him once. But Victor's tall. Me and Lewis are around the same height. So it might be Victor. Ligon had a lot of great DMs. Chouameni, Kante, Anguissa, Fabinho, to name a few. Onana looks like another. Hey, I'm all for it. Oh, they were talking about who's taller. Yeah. So around that time. Yeah, I think it might be Victor out of the three you mentioned. But like I said, I've only met him once. It was after we slapped him, you know what I'm saying, at Old Trafford. Slapped him. But yeah, final few questions before I close out, people. I'm closing out in the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. So yeah, let me know. Any questions you lot got? Any questions? You know what's what. Yeah, we're at 76 likes, 75 likes. Someone just disliked it. Girls back, well, unliked it, I should say. Let's girls up to 80 likes. Like check 1212. Let's subscribe to the channel as well. We were 2 short. I'm just refreshing now to see. We're 1 short. We're at 7,639. Girls up to 7,640. And don't forget, this show and all the other shows on the channel are available on audio-only platforms, people. Audio-only platforms. SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to podcasts, type in Sarcasm City TV and this show and all the other shows here on the YouTube channel and on the Twitch, apart from watch-alongs, fan calling shows and pro clubs, are available on the audio-only platforms, people. So SoundCloud, hit us with a follow on there. Spotify, 5-star us, hit us with a follow on there. iTunes, please, the same, 5-star us and follow us. So you Android users who are on Spotify, hit us with a follow on there, 5-star us. You iPhone users, because I know there's a lot of iPhone users as well. 5-star us on iTunes. You know what I'm saying? Let's bump us up in the iTunes Apple Podcast rankings, please. Starlord says we need a Bruno Portuguese Magnifico emoji. Hopefully he does the business this season. Watching him closely, our attackers, like I'll go into that. I'm watching all our attackers closely. Even Rashford, you got to deliver again. You got to either go match your goals and assists and your output in terms of impact the game. Rashford, definitely. Anthony, looking at you very closely. Very closely. Need more performances from you first and foremost. More appearances. You played less games than Sancho in the Premier League. So need more from you. More goals and assists from Anthony. More impact in overall games. Just more appearances as well. You got up the availability. Who else you got? Højlund first season. So I'm just looking for him to at least be decent. That's at the very worst. Be a 5, 6 out of 10. But yeah, I heard he's electric. Like James told me yesterday on Saeed's channel, shout out to Saeed, shout out to James, that he's quicker than Rashford. So it's kind of like, all right, you electric, so just be a foil. Who else we got? Bruno, need more goals and assists from you, need more performances from you. Mount, first season, I'm not expecting much. Just be great off the ball, which I know what we're going to get with you. What other attackers? Garnacho, even more of an impact than what he had off the bench. Definitely with Garnacho. Sancho, you're going to be playing central. I need more goals, more assists, more performances from you. Got impact games more. Palestri off the bench, fine, no issues with. Is there any other attackers I've missed? Let me know. If there's any attackers I missed. For whatever reason, StreamYard is froze. So I can't even... 1 second. Let me see if I can bump up If I go on the other StreamYard, it works. But I get to the super chat now, my guy. To Johnny, I can't pronounce your surname, but big up. He says if this team don't make 85 points and at least a trophy this season, it's a failure for me. All right, so let me ask you, Johnny, big up for the super chat first and foremost. Secondly, what are you looking for in terms of position with the 85 points? Trophy, I hear you. Trophy, I'm with that. We definitely need to be picking up a FA Cup or a League Cup. But what position are you looking to finish in the league with the 85 points? I know it's not winning it. So what, you looking at second? You looking at third? You looking at fourth? Like, let me know. Yeah, StreamYard's froze on this, Johnny, so I can't put up you lot's comments. I'm logging in on StreamYard on the other laptop to see if it's working. I don't know why StreamYard just all of a sudden froze. I don't know what's going on in terms of the comment section. So here's why it's good to have another laptop. But big up for the super chat. Big up. Hopefully you lot just didn't hear my belly rumble either. Need to get some food. Chase. All right, let's see what else. But yeah, Johnny, let me know. I'm genuinely interested to know that. And to Johnny Hill, who says, since you think it'll be 2-0, who do you think will score? Rashford if he plays. Could see Bruno scoring in this game as well. That's what I can see. See both of those two. Project Fail says, all eyes on Bruno this season. No more excuses left. Who's your player on Flawless watch for the season? In regards to who a player, when you ask me that, is that a player we're looking at to do more from, or you just think I think will be a player of the season type of thing? Like, I'll get to that. That is a good question. Sorry, you lot. Like I say, my laptop just decided to, stop. Well, StreamYard decided to stop. Let me see if the comment section's working on this. Hold up. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's working on this. See, why is it not working on here? What kind of nonsense? Foolishness. Anyway, let me get to it. So, yeah, I see you, John, with the super chat. But, yeah, let me know position. Let me know. I know it's not United related, but Lavia officially chooses Chelsea. That's jokes. Paul says, can United and Chelsea stop having draws this season? Flawless. Probably. What draws? We battered them 4-1 last game. Battered them. It was lucky it wasn't more. Very lucky. Very, very lucky. Koala J, Diallo. Yeah, I'm just looking for him to have impact because this is his first full season. And he's a talented player as well. United need more pace and less waste this season. Hey, we're going to with the transition ball, 100%. Amar says, is there going to be a Sarcasm City FPL League we can join? Yeah, I'll probably set it up, to be honest. Because you lot have been asking for it. I was going to do it for the members. But what I'm going to do is, for the Fantasy Premier League, I'll set it up, put it in the members group chat, put it in the comment section. And then what I'll do is, for the highest person who's a member, you have got to be a member for at least 3 months. So yeah, if you're not a member by, when's the season end? Like May. So like by March, if you're not a member of a member, you got to be a member like from March, April, May. And then I'll give the winner like a Sarcasm City hoodie. That's what I do. I do a giveaway, something like that. That's what I do. So yeah, I will set up a Sarcasm City FPL League so you lot can join. I'll sort it out before the next weekend's games. I'll set that up and then put that out for you lot. 100%. I'm not involved though. I'm really not. Anthony says Man United to win 3-0, Wolves to go down this season. All right, we'll see. Just making sure I didn't miss any of the comments. John, again, big up for the super chat. And what, John, what currency is that? Let me know where you're watching from. Big up. Minus 150 minutes till the game. You hyped, bro. Yes, Taza. Big up to Taza. Yes, very much looking forward to the game. 100%. Very, very much so looking forward to the game. Can't wait. I've missed football so much. Because this is the longest we've been without football for a minute. Because obviously we had the Euro. Did we have the Euros last year? What did we have? There was football last summer though. Anyway, I can't remember what it was. Then the Premier League, then the World Cup, then the rest of the Premier League as well. So this is the longest we've been without football in a minute. I believe there was some form of international tournament last summer, like the summer of 2022. So yeah. Let me know, people. No, not the summer of 2022. Yeah, there was some form of football. So it seems that this is now the longest we've been without football in a minute. Nah, this one's froze. The fuck? Don't worry, man, you lot. I'll get into your questions. Don't worry about it. Samson says, I think he meant draws at Stamford Bridge. Last 2 away games have ended 1-1. A draw away at the Bridge is a good result. I'll take all draws against the rest of the big six right now. People be like, oh, you don't win. You don't need to win away from home to be successful here. City's away record against the rest of the big six was not the best. They beat Arsenal. They lost to us. I think they lost to Liverpool. I don't think they beat Newcastle. They beat Chelsea. Who am I missing? And they lost to Spurs. And then I even think the rest of like the top 9, top 10, they didn't do too well against and still won the league. So you don't necessarily need a brilliant away record in particular in those games. That's why I'm not really fussed about away games like that. I'm not really concerned like that, to be honest. Yeah, they lost to Spurs as well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the Spurs. Yeah, StreamYard's messing up, so that's why I'm not putting your comments up on the screen, people. Because it's just frozen the other StreamYard as well. That was the 2021 Euros. Yeah, I thought so, just. But it just feels like a long time. Yes, Warrior J asking about doing the most. Doing the most. We'll be back to the Premier League show midnight tonight. And yeah, Ryan will be on. Jez will be there. Ahmed will be there as well. So you got United representative, Chelsea representative, Liverpool representative, and the Tottenham Hotspur representative. There you go. Final few questions, people. Well, we in. It's 5:30 now. Yeah, in the next 10 minutes or so, I'm closing out. We're at 78 likes. 78 likes. Let's get up to 80 likes. Hit that subscribe button as well. Let's see. What else? You think Martial starts tonight? I heard Ten Hag said he's fit to play tonight from Ed. No, he doesn't. I don't see him starting. It'll be Sancho. Karma United says, I have my eyes on Sancho, Højlund and Mount. I'll be harsh with them, but I have high expectations for them. See, I don't. That's why I'm not even going to be harsh with them. Højlund first season, but I do not have high expectations for Mount and Sancho. I don't think they're going to have good seasons like that, but I hope I'm wrong. Fabrizio and a vid on a different channel today confirmed Amrabat is Ten Hag's priority and Amrabat's priority is Man United. All right, makes sense. That's the one big thing for me this season that I'll be watching closely. I was in big 6 away games and Bruno in big 6 games. Now I hear that, man. I hear exactly what you're saying. Let me join on another one on here. You lot continue to bump up the like, subscribe, continue to get your questions. I'm literally just joining on a new tab because this whole StreamYard comment section not updating is ridiculous. Come on, StreamYard, man. Pattern up. What's going on? What is going on? I'm literally just opening up a new tab and hoping it works, people. So I'm going to leave and join. So you'll see 2 of me. You may get a little bit of an echo still. But we move. Let me click myself in. I don't get double me. Imagine there was 2 me's. Crazy. Imagine there was. That'd be mad. That would be mad. See, you don't get 2 me's. Why is it not removed? What's going on? Am I back? What are we doing? Why is it not removed? The fuck? I did. Right, I'm back, people. I'm back. Flawless enjoyed the next battle of the North. I know you're gonna cook. We will be there. I'm a chill, man. He cooks himself. I'm a chill. He cooks himself. I'm a relax. I'm a chill. Well, battle of the North, I believe, is 6 p.m. So half an hour from now. But these are messaging in the group chat. Yeah, my bad, Koala J. I apologize. Yeah. We're back, people. We're back. See, that's Battle of the North going on as well. Shikar says, that's the one big thing for me this season. I'll be watching closely. Us in big 6 games away and Bruno in big 6 games. Yeah, Ten Hag got to improve. Big 6 away games, Ten Hag has to improve. Go and park the bus. We play away at, I'd use Arsenal because Spurs, I think, will be okay. But Arsenal in particular, even though we lost 3-2, we got battered in that game. Go park the bus. Go play. Let's say we sign Amrabat Onana. Go and play Casemiro next to one of the 2 midfielders I mentioned and a Mount. Play Bruno wide right. Go stink up the gym. Defend deep. Sit on the edge of our box. Make it ugly for them. Hit them on a counter-attack because we have the players for it because we are playing transition football with a Rashford, Anthony, Garnacho, Palestri, Sancho. We have players, a Mount, a Bruno. We have runners, Amrabat you throw in the mix. Onana if it's him in the mix as well. Whoever it is from fullback, whether it's Wan-Bissaka, whether it's Delo, whether it's Malacia. We got runners all in the team in the first 11. Do the business. That's what it is. And big up to Koala J who dropped I don't even know what that is, but big up to you. I think is it a sticker? Hey, big up, man. Much appreciated, my guy. Much appreciated. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to Battle of the North as well. Very much so. Very, very much so. I'm looking forward to Battle of the North. Head says there's only one flawless. Yeah, you lot laughing. There's two of me. Yeah, it's because I was switching over trying to get the shit to work, but it just didn't work. But I continue to get through your comments. I just won't be able to put them up on the screen. Don't worry about it. I got you lot. I've got you lot. Is there an echo now or is the echo gone? There shouldn't be an echo still. Hold up. There shouldn't be no echo. Let me know if there's an echo, people, but there should not be one. Should not be one. Leave that. And did we hit the subscriber mark as well? Final few questions. And how we not at 7,640? There's still over 70 of you lot in the building. There's no echo. Good. Yes, watch along tonight, of course, man. It's on the upcoming live stream schedule. And what I'm going to do going forward now, every single day, I'll always drop the schedule on the YouTube community page. So right here on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube community page, I'll always drop the schedule every single night. So depending on what time zone you're in, you may wake up in the morning or it may be early hours of the morning, maybe 9 a.m., maybe late at night, maybe afternoon, depending on what time, because Sarcasm City is worldwide. But I'll always put schedule today, and then I'll list the times, always UK times, and then whatever the show is and the platform it's on. So it's either be YouTube or Twitch. So I put the schedule out. So you've seen the ManDem United 4:30 p.m. UK time. Manchester United Wolves watch along 7:30 p.m. UK time. And then midnight, 12 a.m. UK time, doing the most. So it's always there. It's always there. I'll have your notifications on as well. Right, Ornstein bomb, Liverpool in the mud. It's crazy. Yes, bless up, Eddie, man. I'm glad I'm good. Glad. Bro, in the big 6 games, bro, how many times did this man hit the bar like last season, like from 6 yards out when we could have won the game? So frustrating. Hey, it's crazy. Have I done my predicted lineup for tonight? Yeah, I think it'll be Onana, Wan-Bissaka, Shaw, Martinez, Varane, Casemiro, Mount, Bruno, Rashford if he's fit, Anthony, Sancho. I think that will be the 11. Which I'm not too mad about. Right, Lavia to Chelsea. Crazy shit, crazy. Hey, Liverpool fans, hold that. What pull? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's them 6 Champions Leagues doing for you lot now? Nothing. Jokers. That's what they are. Ed says, I can't hold another set of slappings this season. I can accept losing a tight game, but getting smashed up by teams with ease was the worst part of the season. And that's where Ten Hag and the players now have to be better. And I'm looking at our bigger players. As much as I'm looking at Ten Hag and them away games, I'm looking at our top players. The ones I rate and the other ones by some of our fan base deem the top players. So I'm looking at Ten Hag. But also, Onana, this is what you're brought in for. Now this is on you. Varane, looking at you. Martinez, I'm looking at you. Varane, I'm looking at you. Casemiro, I'm looking at you. Rashford, who actually did well in them games, some of them games, I'm looking at you. Then outside of that, I'm looking at the rest. I'm looking at a Bruno. I'm looking at a Mount. I'm looking at Anthony. You lot, it's time to step up. Time to step up. Right, they did it for 50 M's too. That's crazy. Any upcoming GTA footage on Twitch, Flawless? Yes, I'm going to pattern that. Probably during this next week coming. It's just that we enjoying pro clubs because, you know, we won Division 1 twice. So we trying to three-peat. No relegations. Even when we're at our worst, we still stay in the division. So it's kind of like, we won like 7-8 games in a row. But we had to win 4 to like stay in the division. And then we went on a title charge. But yeah, 100%. Well, definitely get some GTA on the Twitch. There'll be GTA, there'll be FIFA 23. Obviously, when the new FIFA drops, that EA 24, there'll be content on there as well. But yeah, Liverpool really in the mud. Damn. Yeah, they screwed. It's crazy. Absolute nuts. Yeah, Liverpool in the mud. And that being said, Manchester United Liverpool show tomorrow. We might have to shout everybody for it. Shout out to Saint, shout out Rams. Maybe shout out some others for it. See what's going on. See how everyone's thoughts are on it. I'm saying, but shout out to my guy Saint, big on my guy Ram each and every time. Yeah, Lewis with the chains, 100% shameless. Shameless as fuck. You already know what them man are going to be. Hey, Star Lord, big up, man. He says, home sweet home. I'm off work till Wednesday now. Enjoy, man. But Manchester United fans' predictions. Let me know, people. What are you lot's predictions? Everyone in the chat is asking me questions. I'm asking you lot of questions. Predictions. And that's not just United fans, actually. Everybody. I want predictions from everybody in the chat. Everybody, I want predictions from Manchester United Wolves. Do you have a Manchester United win, draw, or Wolves win, and why? If you're just running an agenda of being shameless, say that in your comment. Understand that. Let me know, people. And don't forget, the watch-alongs, all the Manchester United watch-alongs on here are members only. So that is one of the perks as well. If you want to be in the comment section on watch-alongs, have to be a member. Have to be a member. Karma United saying 3-0 United. Ed says, going to be a tight 1-0 or 2-1 United. Shakar saying 3-0 Manchester United. Jack Mary saying 4-1. Wow. All right. Crazy. Yeah. Ed, I'll try. I'll see. Ryan ain't going to come on, though. Eddie says, bro, let me get in on that. Oh, you want in on the show, Eddie? Yeah, of course, man. Of course. If you want in the United Liverpool show, of course. Feel free. He's United Liverpool. So, yeah. Feel free, Eddie. You already know. We'll talk about it on the watch along, but yeah, if you want to join, feel free. Let's see what else. Thoughts on certain fans saying those that don't want Greenwood should F off. Fans being ignorant and being gatekeepers. That's what it is. Can't gatekeep. Can't tell another Manchester United fan, oh, you shouldn't say. No, I would never say that. Even if I disagree with someone wholeheartedly, I would never say to anybody in the chat, oh, you shouldn't support Manchester United because of you have a different opinion than me. I don't gatekeep the football club, and no one can't gatekeep the football club for me either. We all support Manchester United. We support in different ways. We have different ideas, different opinions, and different thought process on how to achieve success. But you ain't going to tell me how. I don't want Greenwood back. No one can ever tell me, oh, don't F off then. Be quiet. Whatever, man. Can't gatekeep. And that whole gatekeeping thing they can't use with me in terms of, oh, you're not, you know what I'm saying? Or, what is it, plastic fan, or you're not from, I'm Manchester born and bred, so they can't try that shit with me. Hear that accent? I'm Manc born and bred. The ground is like 20 minutes away from where I'm at now. Born and bred Manchester, whole family Manchester United fans. They can't run that bullshit with me. Can't run none of that. And that's even nonsense. Even if I wasn't Manc born and bred, that's still nonsense. I would never use that against someone and say, oh, because you're not from Manchester, you're not a proper fan. Be quiet, man. I've said it before, international fans make more sense to me. They're more logical. The vast majority of people I disagree with in Manchester United terms is people from the UK. International fans, like, they're not clouded by the emotions and the logic too tough. They make more sense. I actually tend to agree with them more. But yeah, I'm not hearing that. Let's see what else you lot are saying as well. Number 17 says, need to trial for your pro clubs team, bro. What position do you play? What position do you play, number 17? Andy from Manchester, big up as well. Man said he's one of our own. That's funny, Chicago. That's funny. Oh, that's for this guy. That's funny. That's funny. Chin Lu says United 2-0. Koala J says 3-1 United. Eddie saying 2-0 Manchester United. John is saying 2-1 Manchester United as well. Jack saying it's not that Manchester United are that good. Wolves are just so poor. They're candidates for relegation. I hear you. That's fair. But did we not draw against Southampton and they got relegated? But I hear your point. I do hear your point. Let's see what else. Need to think about it logically. If Greenwood goes, how much is it going to cost to buy a consistent striker who's young and will bag 15 to 20 per season? It's not about a footballing thing, though, in terms of thinking about it logically, because I'm not looking at the Greenwood situation from a footballing perspective. That's a whole off-the-field moral compass. That's what that is without, I'm not going back into it again. How you play CDM? All right, have you got either the PS4 version or a headset? No, wait, PS4 version or you're on PS4, and do you have a headset? Man said thinking of Monts right now. He's stressed. Monts is stressed. I'm actually reach out to him. Make sure he's doing good. That's the Liverpool starts with an L and ends with an L. Mad. Liverpool have denied having an agreement with Southampton for Romeo Lavia. They should have just paid the money. I don't know why they just didn't pay the money. It makes no type of sense. Just pay the piece. Pay the fucking bread. Dumb. Very, very dumb. Don't make no type of sense whatsoever. Nah, I don't play 2K. No, I don't play 2K. Only things I run is just only things I play FIFA and GTA. That's it. Oh yeah, Jazz is not a Liverpool fan. He's a Spurs fan. I don't know why man think Jazz is literally our Spurs representative on the United Spurs Chelsea show. Jazz is a Tottenham Hotspur fan. Number 7, he says PS4 version of the headset. Are you vocal as well? Flawless Month send a video to Lewis how he reacts to news right now. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Man said Liverpool therapy session tomorrow. I'll be there. Oh, that show is gonna be good. 100%. That show is gonna be good. It is. I need to reach out to the Liverpool Saint and everybody. Saint and Ram. And see who else is about as well. See what they're saying. Let's see. And just to clarify, the Greenwood get cleared of his charges or something. No, he didn't get cleared. They just got dropped. Didn't get cleared, but they just got dropped because she didn't want to press charges. So it's not the same as being cleared. Charges got dropped. Kadeki says, man, remember how they laughed at us for the Sancho transfer saga? Now look at them, can't even afford a 50 million player. It's crazy. I don't know why they just didn't pay the 50 M's and get him. I don't get why. All right, number 17, add me. I think my name is Mr. Take Note on there. MR Take Note, yeah. MRTAKENOTE. Saint went from hella links to no more. Yeah, I know he's not shocked. I know he's one person who isn't shocked. I know that. Flawless, would you rather play McTominay or Mount today, as McTominay is better attacking wise than Mount, better goal scoring and can battle Wolves today? Two cheeks of the same ass. I don't rate either of them. So I don't particularly want either of them starting. But I don't know about Mount at Manchester United. I've seen enough evidence of McTominay to know he's not good enough. Mount may surprise me, so I would play Mount off of that. But am I convinced he's going to do something? No. Oh yeah, Saint hilarious. You know what Saint's like. Yeah, you know what Saint's like. Yeah, surprisingly, Ryan didn't get what's the word I'm looking for? He didn't get emotionally attached. If he's innocent in the eyes of the laws, then so be it. Hey, Brendan, like I always say, so was R. Kelly initially. So, you know, he you know what I'm saying? He wasn't found guilty initially. Just saying. There was a legit tape of it. Well, hey, whole different conversation. That's all I'm saying, people. Just because you get off, don't mean you're not true. I'm saying, how many racial attacks you see where the person gets off? All right. Okay. Yeah. That analogy is crazy, but pause. What did I say? Something pause, Ravi. What did I say? Did I say something wild? Did I say something? I might have said something wild. Who knows? Well, that's how I look at it. It's a whole different conversation. Let's see what else. Yeah, likes, man. Where we at? 85. All right. Girls up to 100 likes, man. Before we close out. 100 likes. I'm literally closing out in 5. I know I said that like 10, 15 minutes ago, but I'm closing out in 5 minutes. Get your final few questions in as well. Now StreamYard wants to work again, so I can put the comments up on the screen. Who knows? I don't know. Wagwan with StreamYard. I don't know. Wagwan. But yeah, Manchester United, what I'm looking for from today, and like I said, there will be a watch along. What I'm looking for from Manchester United today is obviously the result. Gotta get the win. Have to get the win 110%. And performance. Put in a performance, like a statement of intent. Like City against Burnley, even though it was Burnley and they're newly promoted, it's a statement of intent. Newcastle beating Villa 5-1, it's a statement of intent. Goal power, statement of intent. Don't let this just be an anticlimax. It's kind of like, all right, we're all excited for the season, see how we play. And we limp over the line 1-0. So, like, obviously, I'll be over the moon about the result and getting 3 points, but we got to step it up. And obviously, Onana will be good to see. Interesting to see how Mount plays as well and everybody else. So let's hope so. But anyways, I'm going to close out. Love to everyone that's locked in, people. Love to everybody who has locked in. We'll be back 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. UK time, so 30 minutes before kickoff for the Manchester United Wolves watch along. Then following that, midnight UK time, 12 a.m. Be back for doing the most, which was back to the Premier League show. Premier League game week 1 as well. So yeah, man, large up to everyone that's tuned in. Much appreciated. We're just short of 100 likes, so we're gonna get there. So big up for that. And we're still one short of the subscriber mark. So we reach 1 subscriber mark. We're gonna reach the second one. I know by the time I start the actual Manchester United Wolves live stream. So big up, man. Much appreciated. You lot continue to support in the manner in which you have. And this has been the ManDem United podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. And yes, I'm raiding Lewis now. I am raiding Lewis right now. So go big him up and say you got to win the league or your team shit. Big up.